Hey everybody, Cliff Ravenscraft here. It is Thursday, October 19th, and boy, am I glad to be back to creating vlog content. I just wanted to give you an update of where I am today. So I have completely wrapped up my final session of podcasting A to Z. That's what's kept me from creating as much content as I desire, which, by the way, creating content is my zone of genius. It's a part of my zone of genius. And boy, am I looking forward to creating a lot of content moving forward. Knowing that in I'd say I'm in phase 2. So phase 1 of my online business was coaching and consulting for podcasting. So teaching people how to launch a podcast, how to make their podcast more successful. That was phase 1 of my online business journey. Phase 2 is where I'm at now. And now in this phase, I am an online business coach and mentor. So I am launching 2 mastermind groups. Another thing that I'm doing are my next level workshops. I've already successfully done 2 of these creating an online business around your podcasting effort workshops. They have been massively successful, and I'm super excited to announce the November 3rd and 4th session of the next level workshop. Completely 100% sold out. And I know more than half of the people that are coming, I have a pretty significant relationship with them already. That is going to be an incredible 2 days with those individuals. By the way, one of the things I'm working on this afternoon after I do this video is I'm going to be working on my 2018 event calendar, which will include more of these workshops. Another thing that I'm working on is the Free the Dream conference. Stephanie and I are hosting a conference for people who have lived the lifetime of the employee, and all of a sudden they have this dream of doing something on their own. And that dream has been kind of locked in a cage, and we want to free that and give that dream wings so that they can go out and become all of who they were created to be. If you are interested in joining us for that conference, freethedream.live, not .com, freethedream.live. There's a place for you to put in your name and email address if you would like to be notified when those tickets go on sale. That'll happen probably within the next 2 weeks. So phase 2 is helping people create profitable and responsible online businesses. But there's a lot of folks out there who are already aware that my ultimate destination is to be more of a mentor to people for how to achieve success in multiple areas of your life, how to make transitions into who you need to become next, to help you become more of who you were created to be, to unleash the fullness of who you are, to help you break free from limiting beliefs that are holding you back, to help you see things from a different perspective, to help you gain clarity about the next right decisions for you in various aspects and areas of life. And so as a result of that, there are a number of people who have a day job, they love their day job, they are still struggling to find some area of fulfillment, they're struggling to reach their fitness goals, they're struggling in several other areas, and they would love to work with me, but they're not necessarily looking to build an online business. Now, I don't have a workshop for those folks yet. I don't have a conference for those folks yet. I don't have mastermind groups for those folks yet. But I am offering one-on-one mentoring for those individuals. Now, my one-on-one mentoring package is $3,500 right now. That price will go up before too long, I can tell you that. It's a total of 6 one-hour calls over the course of 3 months. That's a better way of saying it. And I've had some people that I've been conversing with about the mastermind group, and in conversing with them, having Skype interviews with them, I find that they're not really qualified. They're really not the target audience for the other products and services that I've been telling you about, but they were eligible for this mentoring. And so a lot of those folks have turned into mentoring clients, and it has been incredible. In fact, today I had a 1-hour one-on-one mentoring call with somebody, and those are confidential, obviously, but I can tell you this. wow, was it awesome. And it wasn't just awesome for me. It was awesome for me because it was so awesome for this person, and the clarity that they had after just the first call, and it's just, yeah, it's awesome. I had so much fun. Anyway, I'm super excited about all of the different things, and not to mention the fact that here's a side effect, a side benefit even of actually operating in my zone of genius, making it intentional that I operate inside of my zone of genius more consistently, like a majority of my time. There are still things that I do and operate in my business that are inside of my zone of excellence. There are a few things that I'm doing in my business that are inside of my zone of competence. I'm thankful to say there's nothing I do in my business that's inside of my zone of incompetence. I hire that stuff out immediately. And by the end of 2018, I never want to do anything inside of my zone of competence. If there's anything that other people could do better than I could do it, I want to, by the end of 2018, hire all of that out to other people. But anyway, where I was going with this is the side benefit, the side effect of it being so intentional about spending so much time doing what I do best, knowing what it is that I do best, and then intentionally saying, this is where I'm spending a majority of my time. The side effect, the side benefit of that is that I am super excited every single day to wake up and get to work. So much so that I have been up at 5 a.m. every morning ever since I started reading The Big Leap. And it has just been incredible. And I get up in the morning, I work out for an hour, burn over 700, 800 calories in the morning before I even have breakfast. I spend time reflecting on what I want to accomplish for the day, building out what are the most important 1, 2, or 3 things that I need to get done today. And if I can limit it to 1 or 2, that's better. And if I can limit it to what is the one thing that is the most important thing today that I need to accomplish, then that's even better. But oftentimes there are multiple things that need to get accomplished. And so planning my day out at the beginning of the day has been an incredible and fun exercise. In fact, so much so, I want to tell you that I completely reimagined my daily summary. So this will take a second to go here, but this is my daily calendar. So the daily calendar, I can very quickly say what today's date is. Then over here, it's going to ask me what's my most important thing. Here are my scheduled commitments throughout the days. Here are my other tasks. And then that orange area and the pink area down there, those are just for additional notes of the day. So I fill that out. Well, actually, I start filling it out before I end my workday. I start filling out what my next day is going to look like. But when I get up in the morning at 5 a.m., I come down and I look at that and I kind of really put it into place exactly how I want my day to be. And that has been incredible. And not only that, but then, by the way, personally, I never make any scheduled commitment before 10 a.m. I won't schedule a consulting call. I won't schedule any kind of interview. I won't schedule any kind of I have to start working on this project before 10 a.m. So I have from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m., 5 hours to kind of do my morning routine. And part of my morning routine is spending at least a minimum of 1 hour in personal growth, learning stuff. And sometimes it's 2, maybe even 2.5 hours, sometimes even 3 hours of reading, but not just reading, but actually highlighting and taking notes on things that I'm reading, listening to podcasts that have powerful and positive information and stuff like that, and being inspired and going into my Evernote account and taking notes. And oh man, I'll tell you what, it's been super awesome operating. It's only been 4 days. Officially 4 days. It started Monday. I am no longer pinned down to my zone of excellence, and I have been completely freed up. I feel almost this week, and it's only Thursday. This week almost feels like the same amount of freedom I had in January, the first week in January 2008. The first week in January 2008, by the way, was my first week after I left my career in insurance after 12 years. All right? So it feels like that. It feels like I've got a tabula rasa, a clean slate to do whatever I want. And the cool thing is every Monday, I have a set reminder for me to reevaluate my priorities. And I have an entire list of priorities, the things that are most important to me, the projects that I most want to accomplish, my biggest goals that I want to push forward to accomplish over the next year. But then every Monday, I'm going to force myself to say that last week, this is what my list of priorities were. Are they still that list of priorities today? Is there anything that needs to be dropped down, or is something from priority number 4 need to be bumped up to number 1 or number 2, or is there anything that needs to be taken off, or is there something that needs to be added? And if so, where does it fit? Every Monday, reevaluating my priorities. Anyway, my friends, this is what's been going on in my life here as I am pursuing my zone of genius. Guys, if you are interested in being a part of the mastermind, having me as your mentor on a weekly basis, along with other people who are on the same journey of building your online business, you're pursuing that, you're generating some income, but you're not quite yet hitting $10,000 per month. If you would like some help in getting you over that $10,000 per month mark, send me an email, cliff@podcastanswerman.com. Put the subject line mastermind there. If you're interested in participating in our live event and learning more about that as soon as I have the sales page ready, you can go to the temporary sales page over at freethedream.live. That's freethedream.live. And if you want to participate here in the Next Level Studio, being coached by me with a group of only 12 people, on growing your business, on building your online business, how to do it step by step, check out podcastanswerman.com/nextlevelworkshop, podcastanswerman.com/nextlevelworkshop for details on how you can get notified as soon as I open up the registration for the 2018 dates for that. And with that being said, my friends, until next time, I encourage you to find more ways for you to spend more time in your zone of genius as you take every area of your life to the next level.